at the last time I filmed, did an update, we had another snowstorm, and then this week we had a really strong windstorm, and it looks like it caused some havoc with the greenhouse. Can you hold that side too, or unzip? There we go. So amazingly, a lot of the bottles look like they've stayed on, and it looks like that joint right there is bent. So I don't know. We definitely can't hold anything up, so we gotta get in there and carefully get these bottles off, and then push everything back up. So, camera person. Oh, we're reaching through the hole to get one out. That's a good idea. Alright, so it bent that one too, and that one over there. It don't look too bad. It almost looks like something's been in here chewing on the leaves. Not sure what that's about. Oh, that bottle almost squished my lemons, which aren't doing that great because the cold, it definitely got too cold in here. You can see by the discoloration of the leaves, they're like, when's spring getting here? Oh, is that a snail? Snail, have you been eating the leaves? So, I don't know what I'm going to do here. Even when I get everything pushed up together, it's still not going to hold for that's over there is bent too, so every single joint has been bent. I got to keep this to stay up until springtime, so what I think I'm going to do is get some scrap board and just lean it up against this board so that it stays there. So let me see if I can go figure out something. Alright, so those people that I'll find a use for it. So this was a one of those temporary clothing rack things, and this is, I have other parts to it, but this is what was left of it. But it is almost exactly the width needed, and it's got the, you know, the bottom part to tie, or the top part. So I tied it to the frame of the greenhouse, and hopefully that will hold up until I replace this. Hopefully the trees here will hold up until the weather warms up and they can come out back outside. It's definitely warmer in here than outside, even with the big hole in the interior greenhouse. But yep, guess gotta figure out a new greenhouse. On to the next project. Yep, back to almost new. So I decided to get rid of the frost cloth for now, because strawberries need some watering, and they weren't getting any with that cover on. So I still had some of this bird netting, and it was just enough to cover. And using the clips that came with the other cover to hold them down, I might have to get some more of these clips. And I probably need to go ahead and put the rest of the straw down on this. So let's go get some straw and put it on. Alrighty. So nothing, doesn't look like anything got into the straw. That's good. So I guess we'll have to pull up one side in order to just still get to the plants. Or we have to just go bloop, like that. So, put the straw in, and put straw in the areas where the onions were. This bag right here was the first onion experiment, where I had one onion split up into like 4 or 5 cloves and replanted them. Got 2 that come back. There's one little in here. I think I did the same thing over here. And then there's this big onion experiment over here, and it's got about 7 of those stalks in there. So I'm just going to leave it there, and we'll see how it goes. I don't want to mess with it right now because it's still winter time. Who knows? We might get yet another snowstorm. And my water was kind of out of control here. Once you go down to the boxes, see if you can take it down to the boxes. But the plan is, I haven't done anything with this stuff. I'm going to try to start some seeds. I bought probably too many pepper seeds, but I just want to try it out, and then I'll probably get more bags out for the peppers so they're more in the sun, because I get very little sun because of all the trees. And right now it doesn't look like it, but yeah, it gets shaded all over the place here. That's my problem. Alright, so the biggest problem with going to one of those box stores is you end up buying stuff that you really shouldn't need. So I got one of those garden racks, all the seeds and everything, and they've been putting out these boxes of like blueberries, just, lemons, limes, just all sorts of different boxes and bags of stuff. So I picked up a pomegranate bush. Don't know where I'm going to grow it. Probably I'll try the front yard in a spot. Hopefully that won't get burnt out. And then I bought some strawberries, buried strawberries. Waiting on putting those in. It's a good chance we might actually have another frost, so we gotta wait for that. So for these two, I'll have to wait a little bit longer to do that. I also picked up some Jiffy pots. For some plants, I like doing this instead of putting in seed trays, because they just get too big for the seed trays. You gotta take them out of seed trays, and it's not outside. It's not ready yet, so you gotta put in something. So I just go ahead and start in these, and then I got some peat pellets for the seed trays. So just gonna dunk this. Gonna dunk it, put it in a seed tray, put seed on it, and then I'm gonna put the seed tray back in over in my little indoor greenhouse setup. And the reason for, normally you would just put it right into the seed tray, but I'm doing it this way just so that a little more control, and it's tight over there on the shelf. So next over abundance was they had this hot pepper mix, and it's got a variety, so I'm not sure how that's going to work, because I usually just plant a couple seeds and get a couple of plants. And then they also had this variety of bell pepper, sweet peppers. So I said, all right, I'll get that. And then do some jalapeno peppers. Last year was my first time I took seeds from a previous jalapeno pepper and I created some plants. So it was the first time I actually got some. That was good. But I think the problem I was having was, again, the shade. It was too far in the shady area. So I need to, as I mentioned, I'm going to put the bags more in the sunny area instead of this shady area. And I know I was running out of tomatoes, so I got this hybrid early, and then a cloudy day hybrid. I mean, I'm not sure what it's. I'm sure it's not like it's resistant to early and late blight. You know, thrives in cooler temperatures, which is not where I'm at. So I don't know. We'll see. And then got a pickling cucumber. So just eat them raw is what I do. And sugar peas, which I like to eat right off the vine. Don't even bother really saving them. And I do actually have a bag of peas that I saved from last year from a couple of pods. So we'll see. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to plant some peppers and some tomatoes. And so below these cups is the seed tray, and the system I have holds these two of these seed trays. So I figure it looks like I'm going to put about 9 of these cups in the same spot as one tray. So I'll do 9 cups and then 1 tray. And what I'm doing for so I dumped out all the previous coconut coir that was in these trays, and I mixed it with some Miracle-Gro seed starting, and that's basically what's going to be in each one of these. So I'm going to fill these up. All right, so I am going to do 3 each. I got 3 packs. So for the jalapenos, I'm going to try to put 2 or 3 in each one of those. And for the mixed ones, I might put like 4 in, just because it's a variety. Don't know what I'm going to get, which is perfect for my gardening because I just try it. Don't know what I'm going to get. Okay, that was more like 4 and 5 because they kind of flew out of there. And there's sweet pepper. Alright, so we got a little bit of a hole right there. Grab with your dry hand, dunk with your wet hand. I'm only going to put 4 in right now. I'm a little concerned about how high these things are going to expand. And I don't want to have to replant all of these, so I'm going to add some tomatoes to the little holes there. Alright, so this has been sitting around for a while. They've expanded a little bit, but not a huge amount. So if I create some more, I'm going to put some dirt around it. So put them in, put some dirt around it, and have them like that. So the dirt fills up the entire square here in the seed tray. And these ones I sprayed on the top, and also this is like soaking up the water from underneath, so I'll have to put some more water here in a little bit because these things are soaking it up. And I also added some sweet potatoes from last year that I harvested and never got around to eating as french fries, so maybe those will be my new sweet potato slips. But here we go. Start of seed starting 2025. Thanks for joining.